Hey, how's it going, guys? It's me, your Death01 here, back with another video. This time I'm going to be showing you guys how to solve each of the secret restricted area rooms in the Turing test. There are a total of 7 secret rooms, which are not all that difficult to do, to be honest, but they can obviously be deceiving and tricky to begin with. So let's get right into it and begin the tutorial. Okay, so now we're moving on to the first secret restricted area room in the game in Sector A7. This is just before Sector A7 in Chapter 1. As you're going into the room, you'll see on your left side in the corridor is the restricted area doorway. Just make your way into that and climb this ladder in front of you, and it will bring you into the, again, first restricted area of the game. Now, this one has a 5x5 grid with
Perhaps
2 orbs. You have to relocate these orbs in this grid in the correct combination to open the door, and as you can see, there are plenty of possibilities. I don't remember what the exact number is, but there's a lot. And so the combination you need is the one right there and then the one right there, and that will open up your door. So in the 5x5 grid, starting from the top left to the bottom right, you want second row, third in, so it's the 8th one in sequence. And then the second one is going to go at the end of the third row, so 15th in sequence. That's going to open the door, and it's going to bring you into this ice cavern sort of looking area, and there will be a tombstone right here with the death of whatever that name is, and that will be the first secret restricted area of the game. Okay, so now we are in Sector B16. This is for the second restricted area room. As you can tell, this is Chapter 2, Level 6. The recurring theme is it's always before you start the level. It's always in this corridor right before that first doorway. So just to your left here is the restricted area doorway. Walk into that, and again, you'll see you always have to climb a ladder to get into the area. So climb that ladder. And now in the second room here, you can see there's really just a bridge and a door on the other side. You can see when you move, this thing flashes, this sensor flashes. If you move too fast, it will actually cut the power to the bridge. So, as you can see there, I just ran forward and it just, the power went away. So the trick to get across this bridge is to walk really slow. You have to crawl your way across, not literally crawl, but, walk slow enough so that it doesn't collapse on you. And by the time you get to the other side of the bridge, once you're on the actual platform, just do a quick 180. Grab the orb that's powering the bridge, take that out, then put that into the door so you can open the door, and inside the door there, as you can see, there is a computer. Go ahead, hop on the computer and have a nice polite conversation with this robot. Okay, so now in Chapter 3, Sector C26, this is again Chapter 3, Level 6. You'll notice the recurring theme here too, where it's always on Level 6 except for the starting one, which was on Level 7. In the left of the corridor here is the restricted area, so just go ahead, walk into that, and climb the ladder like always. You always have to climb the ladder. And it's going to bring you into the third secret restricted area room. Now, when you walk into this room initially, you saw the door was open, now it's closed. Take key note of that. You'll see there's not much to do in here. There is 3 power blocks on the ground down there, and there is a power source connected to a camera, which is connected to the door. Now, as you can see, this camera here, there's a little trick to this room. It's very simple to do, actually. Just watch what happens when I run out of line of sight of the camera. You see how the door opens right there now? And if I walk back into the line of sight of the camera, the door now shuts. What you have to do is you have to take these power blocks that are on the ground in this level floor here, walk up, put them in front of the camera as I'm doing like so that you can block the view of the camera and you can get into that secret room. Now what you want to do is you want to just, after you've placed 3 blocks like I showed you there, climb the ladder, and if you watch closely you can see the camera cannot see us, and so we can walk into this room. And now at the end of this room there is a computer, so go ahead, open that computer and play the game that's inside. Okay, now, so in Chapter 4, Sector D36, this is Level 6, you will notice in this corridor, now it's on the right side, is the restricted area. So just turn to your right before you enter in the start of the level, and go through the doorway, and again, climb the ladder like always. I know it's a pain to always have to climb these ladders, but, That's how they made the game. So now you're in the secret area. So as soon as you enter this room, you see it's a pretty big room. You got a doorway to your left and a hallway. There's a power block to your left. There's a hallway to your right with a door that's powered. In front of you, there's some stairs. There's an orb over there, and there's whatever. So grab that orb that's on the far wall across from you there. And then what you want to do is you want to turn to your left, grab the power block that's right there, and line up with these stairs so when you drop it, it falls onto that pad down there. Make your way through the door on the right, which I did here, and you'll see the door shuts behind you because that block is now on the pressure pad on that bottom of that room there. So make your way up this path over here, up the stairs, turn to your left, and you'll see there's this power receiver beside the door. Put the orb in that receiver to open the door, drop down, go through the door, and right in front of you there is the secret room. So go ahead and do whatever you want to do in it. Okay, so now we're here in Chapter 5, Sector E46, that's Level 6 of Chapter 5. You're going to notice on your right-hand side in this main spawn corridor is the restricted area door. Just go ahead and walk into that, climb the ladder like always. It's going to bring you into a room where there's going to be 5 power orbs, 2 purple, 3 green, they're the alternating ones, and then there's a couple of doors you gotta get through. So what you want to do is you want to grab 2 of the green orbs to start off with and put those in that first door there so the door will actually open. Now, the order you pick up these next orbs in matter, so don't just pick them up like I did there. Make sure you pick them up in the order of purple, green, purple. Now what you want to do is you want to head through the first door, you put the 2 green orbs in, put 1 of the purple and 1 of the green in that second door. It doesn't matter the order, just put them in. You can see the door will constantly stay open now. Now in the third room here, you'll see there are 2 doors. There's a blue orb on that second door. Grab that orb, go to the first door in front of you and put that on the bottom one, the one that has 1 single power source to it. The other top 2 have the 2 power sources combined together. Now you see when you put the 1 orb in, the door won't stay open, right? It needs more power. I'm going to walk back through this second door so you can see what's happening, right? You can clearly see the correlation between the 2. So you have to grab this green orb while it's being powered by the purple orb and then quickly walk through the door. Now you can put the green orb you just got, put that in the third door, and the door will come open. This is the first secret room in this area, but there's still one more secret room you can get into. That's that second door right there. Now you want to grab all 3 of these orbs, grab the blue orb, put that in whichever one. It does not matter which one you put it in the center if you want, who cares. Now grab these 2 other orbs, and this matters, okay? You can see here in a second, I'm going to grab the green and the purple orb, put the purple orb in and the green orb in, nothing will happen. That's because it doesn't need alternating, it needs same power source. So you have to take this green orb, go run all the way back to the start. And the reason why you're going to do this is because you need to have the same power sources in that third door. So go through this door, put the power source back in the second door, and now do the same thing you did as last time, except this time you want to grab the purple orb. So grab the purple one, put it in the third door, and that is going to give you the door to open, and this will be the second secret room in this area. Okay, so now we're in Sector F56, that's Chapter 6, Level 6. On the left side is going to be your restricted area secret room, so go ahead and walk through that gate and climb that ladder as always. I know it's terrible. This is by far probably the longest and possibly hardest puzzle to do in this game. This or the one in Chapter 5, I believe it was. Anyways, so you see there's all of these receptors and all of these power nodes here. For the first door, you're going to want to put the first one in the first slot, and that's going to open the door. And in each room, there's going to be more slots, not always actual orbs, you know. There's not always a replenished amount. As you can see on this wall, there isn't any. So you always have to make sure that you use the least amount of orbs for each area. So this room might be a little confusing for some, so I'm going to show real time exactly how to do all of these puzzles, and that's why this video might take a little longer for this section, but just copy what I'm doing. So for the second room, you want to take all of the remaining orbs and put them in the receptors, and that is going to open the second door. And then you're going to come into this third room, and there's going to be another set of orbs on the back wall, so you can continue doing these puzzles. Now, for this one, you are going to want to put the orbs in the following configuration out of all of these. And now you're going to want to grab the remaining orbs here and move into the next room so you can keep on doing these puzzles and keep on progressing through this area. And now you'll see that you have one left over. Go ahead and grab that orb, move into the next area, and you will see on the back wall there's going to be a replenished amount again. And now you're just going to want to keep putting these in the same order that I put them in. So moving into the next room, make sure you grab the remaining orbs in the other room and keep following the same pattern. I put them in here. Okay, so now you're going to want to move into the next room. As you can see, there's none replenished on that wall, so you have to put them in this order here in order to open this room. Now you need to go back, and you only need to grab 2 of those 3 that are remaining, but I grabbed 3 just to show you what would happen in case you accidentally grabbed all 3 and you had 1 left over. So now this configuration opens this final door in this bottom section here. Now when you go through this door, you'll see on the wall there's some alternating orbs here. You can use those in the original doors to make it so that they all open, but if you have any remaining orbs, you cannot continue through this area right here. So what you have to do is you have to go back and dump this orb. You can't put it in any of the puzzles, so you have to put it back in one of those receptors. Now you want to continue through this area, walk through this door right here that you couldn't walk through if you had any remaining orbs, and there's 2 paths to go. You can go on this bottom path or you can go on the top path. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go up these stairs right here, go up to this top area, turn the corner, and you're going to see you're going to need to grab 4 orbs. You only have to grab 3 from this area, so grab any of the 3 here. It doesn't matter which ones you want to grab. Just go ahead and grab 3 of those. Now what you want to do is you want to make your way back down these stairs, go through this bottom door, and continue down this hallway. You can see all of those puzzles that you went through earlier. Instead of going up these stairs, turn to your left and go through these doorways. Now go up this second set of stairs in this room. It's going to take you above the starting area, and you're going to see that there is these receptors on the wall right here, these power receptors. You're going to need 4 orbs for this again, like I said, so place them in the combination here. You've got 3 already, so place those 3 there. Look out this window, grab that one from the first door, put it in the second one in right there. That's the 4th and final one. You need to unlock the secret door in this area. So go ahead, drop down, go into this room, and enjoy the beautiful paintings and inspect all of the articles that are inside. Okay, so now we're in Sector G66. This is Chapter 7, Level 6 of the game. This is the final secret room, restricted area room. Actually, it's not even called a restricted area room. As you can see on the right side there in the corridor, there's no sign above it. So walk through that door, climb the ladder as always, and now you're going to come into a room. You're going to see that there's a power cable connected to this door. There's going to be an orb right there powering this door to this room, and in this room on the wall, you're going to see that there is a power receiver and there is a power box on the ground. Grab that box, bring it up into the second room here. Now you can see that when you take the orb out of that, the door shuts. And you cannot put this block in anything in this room. So if you start to think about it, you have to actually put this block so that it blocks this door. So when you take out the orb for the door, it doesn't shut all the way. You can sneak that orb in the receptor on that far wall in that second room, place that in, and the secret room to your left behind you there is now going to be open. So go ahead, walk in, and enjoy the final room of the game. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you did enjoy. Please check out my friends' channels. Their links will always be in the description below. Keep it real, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.